It's good to have you on the show. You're watching Mirror Now with me, Apeksha Srivastava. Now, the top focus of this hour is a row that has erupted over the controversial advertisement of a body spray product. Now, this particular ad shows women in bad light. The I&B ministry has ordered suspension of this controversial deodorant advertisement. An inquiry is being held as per the advertising code. Now, the action comes after netizens called out the ad for promoting rape culture. In fact, Delhi Commission for Women has also taken note of this ad and directed police to register an FIR against the company.
साफ दिख रहा है उस एड में दिखा रहे हैं कि कुछ लड़के कैसे अपनी टॉक्सिक मैस्कुलिनिटी के चलते हुए लड़की के गैंग रेप का डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं। लड़की डरे हुए दिख रही है और फिर उसको एक मजाक की तरह दिखाया जा रहा है। तो जिस देश में हर दिन दर्जनों रेप होते हैं, गैंग रेप होते हैं, लड़कियों को मार दिया जाता है, निर्भया बना दिया जाता है, उस देश में इस तरीके की हरकत करी जा रही है। तो मैं इसके बिल्कुल खिलाफ हूँ। दिल्ली महिला आयोग ने दिल्ली पुलिस को नोटिस इशू करा है। मैं चाहती हूँ तुरंत FIR दर्ज हो, तुरंत इनके ऊपर एक्शन हो और इनको ऐसा सबक सिखाया जाए इस कंपनी को कि आगे किसी कंपनी की हिम्मत ना हो कि वो इस तरीके की घटिया, बेहुदे और वाहियात ऐड बनाए।
The ad of perfume, in fact the body spray layer shot which is being televised on different shows, it's absolutely obscene, derogatory to women, and it is shocking that how it is being run on different premium channels. In fact, it constitutes an offense under 294 of the IPC. It is obscene, downright cheap, and when it says shot marne ka turn hamara hai, it clearly is trying to show the whole impact. It's a direct indirect insinuation of rape.
Now, at the back of all the massive outrage that we're seeing, the social media platforms, YouTube and Twitter have also been asked to take down this controversial ad. Now, remember, this ad has been called out on social media for promoting rape culture, and there is a lot of backlash, a lot of chatter that's happening on social media about the way in which this reflects the undertones of the deep-rooted undertones of our society when it comes to the way women are perceived now. That is the latest that we're getting with respect to this story. Now, in fact, we also heard there Swati Malewal, the chairperson of the Delhi Commissions for Women, saying that this ad blatantly promotes rape mentality in the country, and as a result, they have issued a notice to Delhi police for registering an FIR against the makers of this ad, and also the fact that the ad must be immediately taken down from all the platforms. Now, there are some people who say that this ad was broadcasted a number of times during the England versus New Zealand cricket match, and a lot has been said about how the portrayal of women and how this will affect the perception of women. In fact, to talk more about this, I am being joined by Yogita Bhayana, female rights activist. Thank you so much, Yogita, for joining us here on Mirror Now. Now, this is a very important discussion that we will be having right now. So I want to start by asking you, do you think this ad is obscene and derogatory and it promotes the rape culture?
Absolutely derogatory, absolutely obscene, and I was amongst the first people who raised this issue, and we wanted it to be banned. And not only it should have been banned, of course, these people who came up with such ideas should be booked because it definitely promotes rape culture. I don't want to get into the detailing. You should see to yourself and decide. When we are talking about changing the mindset, four guys are in fact indirectly or directly telling that girl, that in the second one, all the ads are very obscene. The first one also, the second one is even more obscene, where four guys are trying to say that, okay, this girl is our prey. So it's definitely not only should be banned, and for future, there should be some screening committee who should definitely look into how these people get clearances. Like we have censor board for movies, why don't we have some kind of a some body to kind of keep a check and balance on such advertisement agencies or some these promoters. We really and I'm thankful to INB ministry, because the moment we started tweeting, they have banned this ad. But we also want action on these people. So this will be the only deterrent. I mean, it's very derogatory. You see, the moment I put the tweet, it went viral. So it really,
Right.
like, how many people really resonated the kind of sentiments.
Right. Yogita, in fact, I'll come back to the part where you mentioned about this screening committee, but first I want to understand, do you think that, this rot runs deep? Is it symptomatic of a deeper malice, of what people think about women in our country? Because the kind of message it is sending out?
Absolutely. This is the very basic reality of our country, very basic reality of our society and our culture. Even if they are educated, they have shown educated boys, from good family backgrounds doing such stuff. So no matter which class or which background you come from, you really end up objectifying women. And that is my whole battle. Is my organization, the moment we are running, is only working on the mindset of the boys. If you really look at my social media and the kind of activities we do, we really hands-on every single day. We are working on the mentality change, especially working with boys. When we see such advertisements coming in, I mean, really, heart is bleeding, to see that we put in so much efforts, and when these kind of ads they promote, and it really, it motivates the potential, the perpetrator. They really end up kind of committing crimes looking at such role models. So
Right.
this, even to the items number, we highly object. I keep writing to the Bollywood as such, so many people. But this was beyond. This particular ad was beyond any words. I would rather put it this way.
So this ad, I think, has taken things, way too far. But do you think that enough steps have been taken by the ministry? Because I say, don't just ban the ad. Take action against those who've actually made this ad, fix some certain type of accountability. Because when you put something so, out of the line out there for millions to see, and the only thing that you do is just take it down, do you think that's, enough action on part of the government?
No, not at all. I had already requested that action should be taken against these people, promoter of the company and advertisement agency, the actors also. I mean, they should learn their lesson. They should be responsible enough. No, just for quick bucks, you can't just agree to whatever. If everybody start playing their roles responsibly, I think we don't see such things coming up. So as actor, they should deny such roles, and as director, one should refuse. Producer should refuse, and promoter definitely. Whosoever brought this idea up should be booked. One should get into the depth of it.
Right, Yogita. So some very important points there. Responsibility lies with everybody here, the society, those who are making the ads, the government, and also the celebrities included, and we as consumers. Yogita, thank you so much for joining us here on the broadcast.